This is where they want to be, one small step away from greatness. Win today, and they will be up there amongst the elite.
Against Sporting.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. Barcelona with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. That has been cut short. And it's Diaz. And here's Mbappe. And here's Neymar. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes, where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Alaba is a perfect combination of brain and brawn.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Alaba does really well to win the ball there. De Bruyne, and he's played it back.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
No way through. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe, Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And here's Mbappe. Space for him to turn and look. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. Neymar goes short. He's having a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. He has a look up. Now he's running away. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. That's a throw. Barcelona are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play people in with passes from midfield, you really need willing runners who aren't looking to just get to the defensive line, but to go beyond it.
And here is a player who is really happening. De Bruyne. Messi. Neymar just eases him off the ball. Oh, some astute defending there. And the referee says that is that for the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
Hello everybody.
How would you review the first half?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. So off we go again.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Brahim Diaz. So what can they make of this? And here's Mbappe. And it's Caicedo. Brahim Diaz. Looking for the run. Picked up, shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Adams. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Mbappe. Played out towards the right wing. Well, played right into his path. Real chance. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Caicedo. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Looking for options for movement. Raya claims comfortably. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, that's well spotted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Xavi Alonso. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neymar. That is lovely. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And here's Mbappe. De Bruyne. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch. Well, and that's that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Barcelona prepare for one of the most important games in their history. Last day, must win. It is the most unmissable of games, the real epitome of do or die. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Barcelona need all the support they can get here. To say this is crucial would be to understate massively. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham raring to go here. He has been on fire of late. Haaland! Magnificent! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! The goal for which they thirsted, the goal for which they craved. Now, full steam ahead to the ultimate prize. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Barcelona penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
This is going to make things very interesting, as their opponents will have to take a risk or two now.
Safal, someone who is excelling big time. Barcelona currently a goal to the good, and with the lion's share of the ball. Bellingham, and that has left him in a heap. Now it's Haaland. So just a one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Spread neatly, and he's picked it up out wide. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Messi driving forwards. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substitution.
So the manager
for
can make a
Barcelona.
change for the first time in the game
11.
here.
Coming on to replace him is number 12,
Van Dijk.
Barcola.
Barcelona making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Looking for the run. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
He'll try from distance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping! Now, can he beat his man? Tries a shot! And he's heaved it away. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Mbappe.
2 added minutes has been
It's
indicated.
a lovely, neat pass. Alaba. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Please be reminded that drinking
So it's
is
one
only
each.
allowed in
How
the
are you
areas
seeing
shown
it,
on this
Jim?
map.
Well,
Thank you
it's
very
been
much
an
for your
intriguing watch.
cooperation.
A really nice contrast of styles that seem to suit both teams pretty well. Who's ultimately going to win it? It's anyone's guess still.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Musiala, good shoots! And the ball's come loose here. Raya trying to keep this in. Barcola. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Barcola. Now it's Messi. Musiala is having a shot! He's got away with one there.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 17.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Well, they want to win this, Peter, plain and simple. Seal promotion right here, right now.
Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Camavinga, Brahim Diaz. And the through ball. And he thumps it clear. Barcelona have reclaimed it. Out towards the flank. Back towards the middle.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Messi. Well, that is one way to stop him. That's put paid to the danger. And they're back on the ball again.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he welcomes it in. Mbappe. There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Ahead again, in the mood again. They have answered the call once more.
Now that's just down to great character, Peter. It's so tempting to become disheartened having been pegged back once. But to do it all over again, that's fantastic.
Can he finish? And that's a tiny finish. And this is getting better and better. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Oh, shooting chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And now he has two. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Added minutes has been indicated.
And reclaimed it in a trice.
That was lovely, that.
Shapes to shoot! And I think we're done. Yes, we are done. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests away. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Portugal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
I'll be accused of bias here, but I can't overlook the great professional that is Javier Zanetti.
What's that bias, Jim? He just has the lot. He has such class, doesn't he?
That's it, an oozer of class and an example to all aspiring footballers.
Van Dijk. And it's Bellingham. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bale. It's Kimmich. Marquinhos. He has found the way through. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Zanetti getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe tries leading the charge, but he's having to go it alone. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's their second corner of the game. Baresi is there, and he can get that clear. Portugal are looking to go... And a chance! Totti in the hunt and looking threatening. Hazard, and this isn't named chance! Goal! Portugal! And Portugal score first! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Portugal, there's the shot! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Barcelona restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Hazard. Good read, needed to be. Messi. Mbappe. Oh, they can break here. Well read, nice interception. Messi. Showing good feet. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Has been indicated.
Neymar. Looking to play him in. It's a pretty loose pass. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
Well, it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second. He's having a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Camavinga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
So, third corner of the game. Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Alaba. Neymar, given the lift of his goal. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Neymar is behind this one.
Well, this is his opportunity to make the stage his own here.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Baresi. Bale. Cross deflected behind for a corner. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. And he's very much the player living the here and now.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
He won't be happy with that one. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Well, that has not gone well. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
That's a little off target. Totti. It's a searching pass. That's a decent clearance. That's a throw.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's shifting through the gears here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. The great Samuel Eto'o, Jim. One of Africa's all-time greats.
Easily amongst the best ever, Peter. Powerful, prolific, pure class. There wasn't a defender in Europe who didn't fear this guy.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Eto'o. Messi. Messi gets on his bike and on the move. Bellingham. Camavinga. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And this is Messi. Real chance!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Strong running down that left flank. Mbappe goes for goal! And that was struck with genuine force. And it's Bellingham. Barcelona still without a single shot on target. And he's quick to snatch it back. Messi! Messi! Genius! That is a gem! An absolute gem! You just know there is no stopping that.
Well, Peter, it would have taken something incredible for the keeper to keep that one out. It was absolutely spanked.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players...
Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Half an hour played now. And here's Bellingham. Engages and forces him off the ball. Eto'o is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. Space for him to turn and look. It's anyone's ball now.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pinches it off him. Gerrard. And here's Messi. It's Eto'o! It's wide, but not by very much.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Mbappe. That's a shade optimistic. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Pedri. Now, can they get him away? Still just a single goal between the sides. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Laporte. Van Dijk. Camavinga. Passing is crisp and sharp. 60 minutes played. And it's Messi. Passes coming off in quick succession here. There's the shot! And he's stuck it away! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Nemecha is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Missed by a fraction. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Well read, nice interception. Mbappe. Costa Curta. And it's Pedri. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And Wan-Bissaka. They'll have one final crack at it. Oh, super ball!
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. And it's Messi. Oh, he's having a go! This is intriguing. Next goal, now Mbappe. Shapes to shoot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Van Dijk. Gerrard. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Camavinga. He's shifting through the gears here. Now the ball in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Pedri. Now Costa Curta. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb.
And the shot! He's gone for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Japan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Short changes him with that pass. Van Dijk is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Diaz will not... Diaz! Oh, belter! He's got himself an absolute peach. Oh, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
And the shot! He tried the chip, but it wasn't his best.
Well, the correct option was taken in the circumstances. The correct execution wasn't.
Bellingham. Now it's Messi. He's found a way through. Threads one in. Marquinhos did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Diaz, he is through here. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Diaz just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Diaz picks it up from the goal kick. Marquinhos kept his eye on it, and he's there. Diaz running with intent. Messi. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Bellingham. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. He's looking wide. And the return pass. Diaz is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. Now it's Mbappe. Shifted it to the flank. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, good-looking ball. Alaba cuts it out. Now it's Mbappe. And he cuts out the supply. Diaz. Can he get on the end of this? Diaz. He's shifting through the gears here. Upamecano did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This is a promising build-up. Nicely spread.
There will be one
He's
minute
quick to
at a
return it.
time.
That's rather hopeful. And it's half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Barcelona come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's how it stands at halfway. Will be... And a chance! Well, now it's a race for the... Oh, what has happened here? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And here's Bellingham. He's on it. He's had a shot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's very much the player living the here and now. They're chasing the game, trailing by one. Now it's Mbappe. Has a look and plays it forward. Diaz has found the net here, of course. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but...
Oh, great leap! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's tidy. Chance for a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Could be danger here. He has found the way through. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Messi is always looking to break lines. And that's been won straight back.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Goes for a shot! And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Oh, sweet feet. Sofal, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Showing good feet.
Japan can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
That has been cut short. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shot. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Well, the 10th of July 2021 was such a significant day in the international career of Lionel Messi, was it not, Jim?
Yeah, he finally got that giant monkey off his back at the 5th time of asking.
And possibly that was the moment that Messi was finally given the credit he has deserved for his services to his nation. 16 years since his debut in 2005. Messi! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Takes the shot! And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious.
Oh, terrible mistake. He's having a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Oh, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Bullish header! Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Mbappe. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Shapes to shoot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Matheus Cunha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Modric. Number 11, coming on the field, number 7, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 12, Barcola.
Barcola getting this one clear. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. Barcelona can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. That has been cut short. And they're back on the ball again. Nicely aimed pass. Paris Saint-Germain disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Alaba has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. He's in a great position here.
That's going in strongly.
Always goal shot, and the shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Two added minutes have been indicated.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. He's picked his way through. No, he's not getting past him there. And that is the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Hello, attendees. This
Barcelona
is a
trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
Of a boy in a blue hat.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Shot at goal! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Barcola running with the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim. He's had a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. And here is a player who is really happening. Barcelona still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. This one shoots! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Mbappe clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
Matheus Cunha. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding a second than scoring a leveller.
Caicedo. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Kimmich.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And they win it back again.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Messi has it in a wide position, and he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Gerrard. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card. So, is it really plausible to have a hit from here? Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best. Paris Saint-Germain couldn't really be more watertight in midfield, not a trickle is getting through.
Time is running out here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter, anything at this late stage.
Van Dijk gets over and intercepts.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Shot, surely!
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Now it's Mbappe. Gerrard. Oh, good-looking ball.
There will
Barcola.
be 1 minute added time.
Caicedo, over to the right flank. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
The colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle.
Well, at 6'6", and with that sort of a physique, Jim, Daniel van Bouten was only ever going to be a monstrous centre-half, wasn't he?
Yeah, and a very good one at that. The first Belgian, I believe, to become a European champion at club level.
Yes, he was, and to do that, you've got to be pretty handy.
Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, strongly challenged there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, well played. And he was quick to react. Mbappe. Chetri just eases him off the ball. That's a good ball out wide. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And here's Messi. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Knocks it into space. That has been cut short. And he's opted for the long pass. And it's Messi. Mohamed Salah. And this is Messi. Messi! Goal! Milan! And we have liftoff! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Messi. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Played out towards the right wing. He's picked his way through. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Brahim Diaz.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Camavinga. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Robertson. Camavinga. Shifted it to the flank. Brahim Diaz. And he's got away from him. Chetri! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's managed to gift it back.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Chance for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. They are right back in business. And that is indeed the final act. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break. And so the action is resumed. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Milan are down to 10 men. Alaba is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Robertson, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Portugal.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So off we go then.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Gerrard is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Great chance! And the ball's come loose here. Goes for goal! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. That's a delicate pass. Barcelona, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Stojkovic, well seen, saw that coming. And here is a player who is really happening. Always goal side. Chetri! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Yamal gets it away. And that would have been some goal.
Chetri clearly is very disappointed, but at least his boss is applauding him for his efforts. That's the kind of attacking endeavour they need.
And we have our very first corner. Barcelona with another corner. This is their second corner of the game. Tries to get it clear. Alaba makes a move down the right. Can he get away here? Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Gerrard running with the ball. Aimed beyond the defence. He's onside! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. Barcelona faced with a real prospect of letting this slip. So perhaps now the breakthrough. He scores for sure! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be...
Real chance! Same again, same outcome.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Great ball if he can get there. And he shoots! Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
And a chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. They are purring, truly purring. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Nicely
time.
weighted ball. And the shot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information centre? Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14, Sunil Chetri. Coming on to replace him is...
So we're off again.
Number 5, Mbappe.
Barcelona decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. It's come to nothing. He's had it taken off him. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
The message is clear, none shall pass. He's a sharp little ball here. That'll be a throw. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's picked his way through. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he's seen that early.
Used a certain sixth sense. Barcola.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And here's Mbappe. Harrison wins the duel this time.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Brahim Diaz. Barcelona.
Perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
And here's Camavinga. Robertson. Now it's Camavinga.
Oh, perfectly measured that.
Shot a goal!
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
Cannavaro clears. Haaland.
Tries to play it through. Well timed, excellent interception.
And now the breakaway, and that's really well manoeuvred.
And the through ball. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline.
That's an imaginative pass.
Succumbs to the pressure.
And it's Stojkovic. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Bullish header!
Caicedo.
And they can counter here. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Xavi Alonso.
That has been slung wide. Well read, nice interception.
And he whips it in. That's really well cleared.
Barcola.
Nice looking ball. And that's a dangerous... Goes for a shot! And that's wide.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Caicedo.
And we're done. Barcelona have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Uruguay.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
He's not the type to hog the limelight, but Angelo Peruzzi is a man I always thought worthy of praise.
Listen, Jim. And he shoots! Goal! Uruguay! And the game springs instantly to life.
And it looks like we're going to get the entertainment we were all hoping for.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Brahim Diaz. Camavinga. Chetri. Alaba. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now then, the ball's come loose. Camavinga. And he's only too happy to take that back. And it's Messi. Oh, well measured. Just the keeper, it's Chetri! Glorious! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now. That's just downright fabulous, both the disguise and the control, and then that gentle scoop.
Sunil Chetri.
We're looking at a goes for a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's found the way through. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's very much the player living the here and now. And he skips past his man. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the shot! He's got away with one there.
He's a lucky boy there. You lose the ball like that, and usually you're going to get punished.
Oh, what's he done? Chetri looking to add to his goal. Camavinga. That's a lovely, neat pass. Brahim Diaz. And he can thump it away. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it, shoots! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
1 minute added time.
An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Yeah,
the whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
Hello, everybody, and
So your
please
views on the
join
first
me
half?
in wishing
well,
a
both
happy
sides would
wedding
have expected
anniversary
a
for one of our
closely
fan
fought
club
match,
members.
and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So, all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 11, Number 13, Graham Diaz.
So it's back to business.
14, Sunil Chetri. Coming on the
Caicedo
field,
gets over and
number
intercepts.
19, Bellingham.
Now it's Barcola.
Number 12, Barcola. Number 17.
Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Substitutions taking
Well, we're
place.
certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. Uruguay with the corner, they're first. Cristiano Ronaldo! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. Alaba. Barcelona
Perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution.
Can he get it through? Shevchenko receives it in a wide position. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Bellingham going forward. Oh, he's having a go! It's bounced back off the post.
Bellingham really had a clever trick to shake off his opponent then, but he's left shaking his own head in disappointment. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Uruguay are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Now that's well seen too. And he's got away from it. Haaland shapes to shoot! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. There was to be only one outcome.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Barcelona leading now.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Bellingham driving forwards.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And it's Bellingham. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nicely weighted ball.
Uruguay really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw
2
level.
added minutes has been indicated.
And he's found Haaland! Off the post!
And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona have won it by sheer force of character, as winning teams do. Well, there is a point in every campaign of startling clarity.
Hello, everybody,
No
and
margin for
welcome
error.
to
We are
today's
faced with
match.
absolutes.
Barcelona
Win here, and
against
they survive. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Tries to pass it through. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Olise. Vermeer. For Olise. Edmilson. It's a pretty loose pass. First quarter of an hour gone.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
It's Pele! Oh, how good is he? That is a gem! An absolute gem! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
France have taken the lead. He'll try from distance!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Cafu.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the shot! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish of true class! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
France are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Khan is there to clear. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Sofal is very much the model of the modern-day fullback.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 7, Eduardo Camavinga. Number 17,
Oh, good steal, he just read it.
coming on the field.
Barcelona
Number 13,
making some potentially
Brahim
decisive
Diaz.
changes. They
Number
weren't waiting
23,
around.
Darwin Núñez.
Alaba gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. He has found the way through. Caicedo did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Been indicated.
Pele. And the referee has signalled for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. The second half is up and running.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if...
Great chance! Off the post! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona awarded another corner. Barcelona have their second corner now. Tries to get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. Chance! Well, there's the clearance. Bellingham. France are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear.
Surely he can't. Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Spread neatly. He is through here. Engages and forces him off the ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's shifting through the gears here. He's free, he has got space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Threads one in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Caicedo. Now it's Messi. Chetri. And that could have brought them level.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
Sufal. And it's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And that is as far as it goes. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but Well, there is a point in every campaign of startling
Hello,
clarity.
everybody, and
No
welcome
margin for
to
error.
today's
We are
match.
faced with absolutes. Win here, and they survive. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Barcelona with just one principal objective: 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
And it's Diaz. Could move up a gear here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Messi. Messi! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.